All right, we got the 4044 in action. We're doing some root raking. We got the grapple on there. I got started and I started thinking, you know what, this is pretty good stuff, man. I gotta get the camera going. So sorry I'm late, but hopefully we get most of it here with the camera. My weapon of choice, man. This is my 4044. I'll put a full review on here eventually. But it's been a good little tractor, man. Brand new. I've only had it a month. It's been a crazy crazy first month of ownership. I'll get into that another day. But it looks like the grapple is finally working. All my hydraulics seem to be right. So I'm going to set this thing up here and get a little tractor therapy in, and hopefully y'all enjoy it. nice machine there. Guys, look, this is a project I have been working on for a long time. I had my little 3025E out here with no grapple. And it actually did most of this clearing before it was done. It was about 12 feet tall. It's grapevine and stuff, but the majority of that real thick vine there, and you can see a lot of it's still real fresh. It's called Cherokee rose. It is invasive. It is from Asia, and it does make a really nice, pretty white flower with a yellow middle. However, it is wild, man. If you have ever grown bamboo, you know how wild bamboo can get. This is like worse than bamboo, man. It'll spread and it'll just overtake. You see it running up that. It looks like it might have been a pine tree at one point. I don't even know what that is. That's all grapevine there. But this stuff is crazy, and I've been working on this for probably about a year now, and I don't work on it very often. It gets aggravating. I work on it maybe 30-45 minutes at a time and I'm done, just because it's so wet and soft back here, you know, and you see me losing traction like crazy. I've got water in the tires, 4-wheel drive, and it just, you get that grapple in the ground and it starts to push and your wheels just start to slip and turn and spin, and tractor starts doing all kind of funny things. But it's a little project I've been doing. I'm just gonna put this up, and I'll do little by little every time I come out here, do a little more work on it. But at one point, I'll see if I can find a picture. It used to come up, and I say about 12 feet tall, and it went straight over. This mound of dirt here is a berm that came from where they dug the pond out long before I ever lived here, and they left it there. So about from that berm to the tree line back there, it was nothing but that Cherokee rose vine. And it's come a long way, but you see there's a lot more to do. And I thought about getting like an excavator or somebody's backhoe at one point, just because it was crazy, but I think I've got most of it under control now, to where I'm doing little sections of it at a time like this. A lot of that trash is just trash that was here when I moved in. I've got to do something with that, and see, even the vines are starting to come take over that. But it'll get where we on it, just little by little. I'm new to the Grapple, man. The Grapple's absolutely worth its weight in gold. It is probably the most valuable tractor attachment you can get. I would get that before I got anything else, a front loader and a Grapple, before a bucket. Because if you want, you can even kind of dig and rip up the ground. See, it's got these teeth here like a tooth bar would have, or a excavator bucket or something, backhoe, you know. So it digs right in there. Then you can move material with it. You can tie straps to it. You can hang something. You can climb on it just like a bucket. I mean, it's one thing it won't do is hold dirt as well as a bucket, but it'll even hold dirt, you know, if it's wet enough. It'll stay in there in a big clump. But good little tractor fun day, man. Y'all have a blessed day. Like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll have a full review on the tractor coming soon.